Hey, perfect spirit. I'm Sam Shelley, and they call me the Miracle Man. Now, let's create that miracle, that transformation in your life right here, right now. Time's a ticking. So, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I talk about getting rid of our head trash. That's all that stress, the worry, the anxiety, this inner dialogue that just keeps on going and going and going. We need to throw that stuff out and remember that we are perfect spirit. We are soul consciousness. We're not these mental stories. So today I want to talk about, finding ourself. Do you know who you really are? And I don't think people really understand who they are. They really are identified completely with their personality, their identity, their beliefs, their opinions. And that's not the real you. That you drags you all over the place. It puts on this mask, this disguise, preventing you from knowing who you truly are outside of these stories, these projections, these images we give to the world, that we're always wearing a mask, if you will, not being our true self. So how do we really find out who we really are? Well, it's always coming to, getting out of this head trash to really discover who you are. Because any of these stories that say you're not good enough, you're not worthy, I'm this person, I'm this person, I'm this age, this sex, all these personality traits, all these identity traits, that's not really who you are. You are greater than that. So it's really about coming into, where are your feet? Where are your hands? Getting yourself present into the moment. That's how you discover who you are. If you're just constantly looking outside yourself, you're getting lost in the weeds, if you will. So we really just want to really slow it down, that it's really a practice. And it's really like a determined practice, that I'm going to not allow this mind to keep dragging me all over the place. I'm going to slow down and figure out who I am. Who am I really if I'm not these stories? It's all about getting yourself present to this moment and feeling the peace that's always here in this moment. Then you're getting a clue who you are. You are the peace beyond these mental understanding, beyond these concepts. So if you really want to find yourself, it's not doing this journey outside yourself. It's usually a journey within to discover who you are. Because finding yourself is a challenge, because we're always taught to cherish our opinions, our beliefs, our identity, because that's who we are. And we see all this stuff, trying to get us focused on separation, our identity. When we focus on our separation and our identity, that's really, a state of separation from our own ego or from our own true self, that we're really in this ego state. And we want to be out of the ego state and realizing who we are at the core, that we're not these stories. So just realize, if you're in a journey to find yourself, it's not outside of you, it's within you. And sitting quietly is hard for a lot of people. We're sort of in this instant gratification place where it doesn't really serve us. This instant gratification, that discovering who you are does take some time to realize that you have all these thoughts. So let's just sit here and relax and do a little practice to finding out who we are. So we simply allow the eyes to close, to soften, and just come back to hearing this voice. Feeling your feet on the ground, feeling where you're sitting. So we're letting go of the day. We're not guessing the future. And if the mind gets busy, we don't judge ourselves, we don't condemn ourselves. We just bring our attention back. What do I hear? What do I touch? What do I feel? Really engaging your sensations, because your sensations are in this moment. but yet you are not those sensations. You are the witness, the observer of those sensations. So keep bringing yourself back to this moment and just realize you are this peace, this joy, this moment right here, right now. You are this moment. You are the witness to this moment. So we want to keep relaxing, keep bringing yourself back into this moment. So this peace, this observing, is the real you. It's outside of all these thoughts, all these stories, all these opinions and judgments. And it begins with us not judging and condemning ourselves. To realize you are perfect spirit, the one that knows that all is well, despite the mental opinions. And if life is not very desirable right now, relax and just trust yourself on the next step to take to change the direction of life. That life unfolds one step at a time. So simply want to be here in this moment and realize who you are and that you are in control of your life one step at a time as we come back into this moment, feeling the peace that is here. And once again, finding yourself doesn't need to be complex. If it's complex, really difficult routines, rituals, journeying outside to find the answer, that's not it. That's falling into the head trash. It's realizing you are here in this moment. The real you is always here, observing this moment. Even if you're not aware, like if you're driving someplace and you don't know how you got to your destination, you were daydreaming the whole time. Well, Spirit was driving, Spirit was aware the whole time. You have that programming built into you for the subconscious to take over, but you weren't really here in this moment when you were driving. You were in the story. And that's one of the greatest examples of living in the story and not being here, driving and not realizing how you got to some destination. So we just need to keep slowing it down, keep feeling into this moment, and knowing and trusting that all is well. And I'll talk to you more tomorrow, but just keep that faith in yourself to do this skilled practice of there goes the mind. Where are my feet? Where are my hands? What do I see, touch? And it is this simple. We can let go of all those complexities. They're not serving you. They're not supporting you. So keep slowing it down. Keep taking that breath, grounding into this moment. All right. Well, have a great night. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.